up? What up? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I got
How's
mute.
everyone?
Oh, good.
We are back.
Indeed, we are. Welcome back, good people.
RG with his red cup. Lady D, what you got in the pot cooking up?
Some coffee.
Okay, she got her coffee. And I got me my shot of water.
Okay.
All right, good job, buddy. Water once a week. Good job. Once a week. Good job.
I'm trying. He said once a week.
Wow.
like we said, welcome to the Ops. We are brought to you by the United Front. It's so good to be back. I don't know what season we on, but we just continue to just keep flowing with new things, new ideas, and funner times.
Indeed.
Funner?
Indeed.
Okay.
Funner.
Yeah, that's a word. Funner is a word.
Funner,
I want to
finner.
disagree, but okay.
Like all right. I mean, we ain't got to use that one.
No, you can use it.
We'll say better times.
No, we got the no funner police over there.
No fun.
More fun. More fun. You gotta teach the children.
Yeah,
all right,
they teaching us. RG, what we got for them today?
Oh man, the Blue Jays had one job. Toronto, you had one job. The Lions fall to the Vikings. Not really mad about that one. Okay. Gambling and pro sports do not always mix.
That's the topic, I guess.
Oh yeah, we're leaving that, and we also have a new radio partner, by the way.
Okay, we got to definitely get into that. That's fine.
And
cool.
You just said something about gambling, right?
Yeah.
You know what we're gonna talk about, right?
You said something about gambling.
Yeah. You did.
All right, so wait, before we say anything else.
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are those of the hosts and guests and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the podcast platform, its affiliates, or even the hosts. The information provided is for general informational purposes only and should not be taken as legal, financial, or professional advice. The host and guests are not liable for any errors of omission in the content, nor for any losses, injuries, or damages arising from the use of the information provided. Listeners are encouraged to seek professional advice relevant to their specific circumstances.
Yep, now that we got that out the way, because we about to be up here naming names, so I just got to get that out the way. Just have to get that out.
Names.
We up here. I'm reading direct quotes from the paper, so yeah, we got to put that one out there for today's topic, which is. Let's see who does it. Let's see. You know what? It helps if I'm in the right menu. Hold on.
All right, first day back.
Oh yeah.
First day out. I get it.
Yeah, you gotta dust it off.
Yeah, nice topic. Episode 56. Fixing sports events and illegal gambling. Now do you understand why I played this game?
Yeah, definitely.
Illegal gambling.
Illegal gambling.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody partakes in that kind of stuff. So how was everybody's break? How was yours, Lady D?
It was good. Yeah, I got to relax and rest. It was nice. What about you?
I can't complain. I stayed in the same rotation, played some basketball, relaxed, and chilled for the most part. Nothing new. About you, RG?
Busy as all get out, but I feel like it was rewarding, most of it, but things have to get done regardless of whether I podcast with my friends or not. So
I got you.
Work must be done.
So what you're saying, it was business as usual and you had to keep going.
Yep.
Well, if you want to put it that way, yes.
That don't sound too funner.
Yes.
I know, right?
That don't sound fun at all.
Right. I can't with you.
I'm just saying, it don't sound fun. Like it sound like me and your day we had more funner. Can I put more in front of funner?
Yes.
I think it's just more fun.
I think more fun.
Okay, all our English teachers out there that know
probably
American
cringing.
Standard English, let Mike know if he good or not. I'm gonna let the people tell you.
I'm just trying to make.
Okay,
maybe I should say funnest. Texas.
I still don't think
Color
that's
says good evening.
But okay, just go with
what
it.
What up? Cynthia Johnson says hello.
Oh,
hey, Ma.
Texas, hello,
and
Cynthia Johnson.
And I thought about something. We
What?
also are now streaming on
What you
Twitch
think
under
about?
WSAN Radio.
And we're
So
live.
Like right
we're
now?
live. So yeah,
Right
shout
now?
to the homies on WSAN on
Ah.
Twitch, our radio partner. We got a nice
Hey,
little presentation from
WSAN.
later in the show.
Let's
So-
go. I love it. I
Thank
love it.
you.
Thank you so much for all
Nice.
you guys' support. All right, so we'll be starting off, RG.
Like
what
he
you
and
want
Phil
to
say,
talk
"Nice."
about?
Dude, we got a lot of sports. We got actually music,
Okay.
and then of course our topic ties into music. So we can either start with the music and we get those out the way because pretty much our show is damn near sports or sports related. So
let's do that.
Can
Let's
we-
go ahead and go ahead. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
let's
lady.
start the music.
All right.
No, we're saying the same thing. Start with music.
All right. Let's do
they
it.
agree. Holy smokes!
Wait.
I know, right? We got to put this down in the books.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
This is my
Dear
partner in
Diary.
crime. This is what we do. You said Dear Diary. All right.
October 3rd.
November
Got
3rd.
it.
November 3rd. Wow, I'm a month behind.
And I want to get the sad stuff out the way first. So you know me, I have to say big rest in peace to D'Angelo. He shaped my 20s with that Voodoo album in many ways. All of them are good, but many ways. Died at the age of 51, super young.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
any memories
Yeah.
about D'Angelo? Any particular song or anything you remember about him?
I mean, Brown Sugar.
Mm-hmm. Cruising.
Cruising. Devil's Pie.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that just throws me back into Belly.
Yes.
Just the whole
Yeah.
the sound was just different, man. He's like our modern day, almost. Just the sound itself is like the modern day Marvin Gaye to me. Just that silky smooth voice, you know.
I respect it.
Yeah. Exactly.
I think it was for our generation.
Wow.
You know?
Again, we agree.
I know, right?
Yes. Precious is in the building,
So look,
hey, wife.
Precious.
Wait, one day she'll come
So
down
for me,
here.
it's even it's additionally sad because Angie Stone died the same year, and they have a child together. So now their child have no parents, that are alive.
Yeah. I didn't think about that. Damn, that sucks. Poor guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they both died this year.
Damn. So shout out, rest in peace, and to Angie Stone and D'Angelo, like two great artists. D'Angelo's vibe was just so different from R&B at that time, and that's why it stuck with. It's amazing how his brand of soul became the standard, So kind of dope.
Yeah. So if you're in the comments,
I have to say,
you got something to say about the about D'Angelo, his music, and some of the songs that you remember. Put them in the chat. Go ahead, Lady D.
I just thought of a song. How does it feel? And that video that went with it.
Yeah.
All those girls swooning. Okay.
yeah, he definitely had y'all swooning.
Thank you for clarifying that, Mike.
No, I understand. It's for the ladies.
Yeah. But it's crazy though.
Yeah, that's when we all
learned.
learned about that little V part down there, because he was showing
right.
We're back at it.
Right. Back to you, Lady D.
You're right.
I know. I see Mike got his head down. I'm like, that was not that bad.
No, it wasn't bad. It wasn't that bad. I'm just, I'm keeping score. We good.
Oh, you are. We agreed twice.
Right.
November 3rd. No.
November 3rd.
Yep.
All right.
That's funny.
What else you want to talk about?
Well, it's still in the music, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's see what else we have. Did anybody get a chance to see the No Limit versus Cash Money concert?
Well, I did, and I loved every moment of it more than I thought I would.
Me too.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I was like, this is gonna be some. Wait a minute. I like that song. Like,
I was like, I forgot No Limit had so many bangers, like for our generation. Like, man, it was live. It was so live, man. I was mad that the full Cash Money Cash Money wasn't out there as far as like Lil Wayne and Turk.
Okay, can we be honest, right? Just to be honest, if they had brought out Drake, Lil Wayne, and Nicki Minaj, there's no reason for No Limit to show up ever.
And you know what? I wasn't expecting Drake. I was just expecting the No Limit. I mean, not No Limit, but Cash Money original stars.
Right.
You know, the Hot Boys, really.
Yeah.
But I know Nicki and what's the name are part of it in a way.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was fire. And I ain't go front. I was like, dog, if Mystical was here too, and I ain't condoning anything that Mystical got going or whatever. I'm just saying it just would have, brought back that period of time in my life.
Yeah. They sung the song. They just didn't bring him out because he out here acting up a little bit.
I mean, he's Mystical. That's all. That's all I'm saying on that.
Yeah.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
For those of us that may not have seen this, where could we watch it at?
It's probably on YouTube now.
Apple Music, my friend. If you have
Apple Music.
Apple Music. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, and the funny thing is, I didn't even see it from the beginning, but I was there early enough because I almost forgot about it. Somebody had posted something. I was like, "Oh, that's on now," and I was, in the middle of playing the game or whatever. But it's one of those verses that I think, for me, it's memorable because I'm gonna go back and probably watch that one like I watched
WSA and shout out.
Good evening. I'm gonna go back in and
what up, Joanne?
Oh, Joanne is in the building too.
Hey, Joanne.
Everybody's coming back, man.
Yeah,
I like it.
Like the Locks and Dipset. That was live for me because of the Locks more so than Dipset. The Locks were like they practice, they rehearse and everything. Same thing with Jeezy and Gucci Mane.
To me, I was so nervous because they had active beef, and they was like, we don't know what's going to happen, and they both chose to take the peaceful route, which I'm like, thank God.
Yeah, they didn't wake up to violence. They didn't choose violence that day.
That's nice.
Yeah, it was. You can have a versus without
having a shootout.
Having a shootout or fight out.
And they actually made a truce on that same show. They actually did a public truce. So I'm like, cool. I was very happy about that. So
do you think it was for publicity since they did it publicly?
No, because from what I heard, Gucci Mane wrote a song about one of Jeezy's friends that he ended up like taking out, and they were saying if that song goes off, it might become a problem. That's literally because that was one of his hit records, by the way. On top of that, so yeah.
But yeah, it's been some really good verses out there though. And it's funny how is it true that Swiss Beats and somebody has started this?
Yeah.
Was it Swiss Beats?
Was it Timberland? I think.
Yep, I believe so.
Okay. Well, it's still going on strong, and the beautiful thing about it is a lot of times after the verses, both camps or whatever end up going on tour together. And they take it on the road. So hopefully that's more money in their pocket.
Dope.
Nice.
All right.
And last but not least, over the vacation, Mobb Deep actually released an album for you hip hop heads, and I would say it's a 9 out of 10 for me.
Okay.
I haven't given it a listen. I was just about to listen to that Big L though. I mean, not Big L. I just posted that song with Nas.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. But I can't think of the name, but I do know what you're talking about.
Oh man.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Kill me. But anyway, that's a dope song. But I ain't mean to cut you off, RG.
No. Definitely, that's a great record too. It was dope. We'll get off this so we can actually get to our other stuff. But I gave this a 9 out of 10 because it didn't feel dated. You know that Prodigy hasn't been here in a long time. Yeah. But even the verse he had, I can see him saying that now. So it was nothing on there that felt like dated.
So Prodigy did have verses in a lot of the songs or whatnot. I mean, I guess it wouldn't be Mobb Deep if he didn't, but I know that. Okay.
The reason why I say that because when Gang Starr did an album after Guru passed away, it was cool, but you could tell the difference between his rap style where they were pulling stuff from older or the verses, it was still fire, but you could tell it was a little dated. But
Like,
this felt like he was there in the studio.
Okay.
So RG, do you think it was AI? Do you think it was AI?
If it was anybody but them, I would say maybe. But Prodigy is a legit producer, and I don't think he would dishonor P if he didn't have the verses that he could put that he actually could put to him. Because Prodigy has a crazy pen.
Yeah. I would say this though, because Beanie Siegel is supposed to be dropping an album using AI because he lost his voice for the most part, his rap voice.
But that's fair because he has a pen though. So
and he's still
making
he's still making new music at the same time. So it's still his words. All right. Yes. I rock with it. Because I'm definitely going to listen to Bean's album when that dropped too. I know, I'll be interested to see what he talks about.
You too. Me too.
What's next?
That's it for me for music. You guys got anything you want to? Oh, you know what? We'll do after the break. We'll do our official introduction to WSAN after the break. We'll do that.
Okay.
So let's hop into some sports and yeah.
All right, RG, what you got with this?
Yeah, let's hear it.
The one thing I did get to do over the break was I did get to watch the World Series.
Okay.
And all I gotta say is Toronto Blue Jays, you had one job.
Okay. Why do you say that? I mean, sure, we can talk about the other baseball teams that had one job and didn't even make it.
Yeah, our Motor City Kitties, they got kicked out the paint a little early in the playoffs this year. It's kind of bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the reason why I say that, right? So Toronto was actually the fundamentally better baseball team. Don't get me wrong, because the Dodgers are some killers. But fundamentally, they were a way better team, and it showed. Okay. But their closing pitching, just totally cost them the title, literally. Like, they could have clinched in Game 6, but closing pitching failed them, and they ended up losing by a run. And then the same thing happened on Saturday night.
Game 7. Okay.
Game 7. They had the lead up until the bottom of the 9th inning. They had the lead. And Toronto tied it up and then beat them in the 10th. I was like, dude.
Okay.
What is
I'm writing this down because I feel like we're going to come back to this.
I actually have a question. Speaking of writing things down, it's for RG. Let's just rewind for a moment. When you said Motor City Kitties, were you referring to the Tigers?
I was. Shout to Mike Valente. He says the Motor City Kitties. So shout out to Mike Valente.
Okay. I know it sounds cute. I just want to know, make sure that's what we were talking about.
We are talking about the Tigers.
If we're talking about football, then you could say the same thing because it could be the Motor City Kitties for them too.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I never thought about that.
You're right.
Yeah.
So,
Tigers.
Or the Motor City Big Kitties. Anywho, let's not put too much thought into that.
Fair.
Well, Lions are bigger than Tigers. But anywho.
That's funny.
What's
in hindsight, that's funny. All right. So
speaking of kitties, y'all want to talk about the Lions yesterday?
Yeah, might as well. Let's rip the Band-Aid off.
All right.
Big Motor City Kitties. Yes, thank you, lady.
I was disappointed.
Okay. Tell us why.
Not angry because, like RG said earlier, losses are expected, but you didn't expect to lose to a guy that ain't played in 4 weeks, and this is his first game back. And I'm not mad about our defense, more so our offense, how they struggled, and it's coming off a bye week for us, so it just didn't look good. And when I say bye week, I mean we didn't play last week, so they get a week off.
Right.
I have a question though. Well, in my mind, you said a guy was off for 4 weeks. Maybe he was working hard, working out and doing whatever they do in the practices.
He probably was. He's a rookie.
He came hungry,
He got okay. The Lions wasn't hungrier though. They should have been hungrier. I wasn't really happy with that performance.
Yeah,
Not
but
at all.
Mama
Now, of
Johnson,
course-
help us with this grammar, okay? No,
Wait, what did I say this time?
hungrier or
Well,
That's
hungry is
a
a
word.
word.
Hungry.
okay, hungry. It's a word.
Okay, now I gotta go to Google search. Hungry is a word.
No,
Last
it's
time
okay. We're gonna let y'all have it. You sound right.
I'm
I don't
pretty
think you have to
sure.
let us have it. I think it's a word. Thanks, but
I didn't say hungry-esque. I said hungrier. In a hungry-esque manner.
You making up words now.
we're not. Well, this time he's not. It's actually is a word. I have to Google it to make sure. So
No,
Yeah, thank you.
the hungry yes. I think that was made up. But anyway.
Now that was made up.
Yeah.
Hungry-esque. They didn't
Dang
show their hungriest. They didn't have
You
the
gotta
hungriest
make a
appetite.
list of one Mike made up words.
We need a bell.
That would be cute.
All right, so I'm not as mad at the Lions loss as Mike is, and it sounds crazy because I'm always talking crazy about the Lions.
No, usually you pick
Well-
on me for being as mad as I usually am, but
Yes,
I think the wordings was disappointed. You know?
like, I was disappointed. I wasn't mad because I know there's bigger and better things to come.
Okay.
Pause.
all right, that's fair.
Sound like you got hope. Keep hope alive.
Oh yeah. It's 3 losses, and the one thing that the Lions, I would say this, and I'll let you go, RG. One thing about the Lions is if you check their track history after a loss, they usually come back and beat the crap out of the next team they play.
Yeah, they're going to lose. You know what I mean? It's like when no one's going undefeated in a league of parity, and
Mhm.
predetermined outcomes like wrestling. But that's neither here nor there.
I got.
But what I will say is that I like the team because they play till the end of the whistle. You know, I know you hear it all the time, but I watched them be down by 10 for damn near half the game, and they still almost won. And I'm like, you know what? I respect that. You know what I mean? Regardless of the outcome, because they were down by like damn near 2 scores, almost 3 at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they battled back, man. So to me, that I must respect to the Lions. I can't be mad at them for this time.
I gotta
Well,
say
I
one
feel-
thing. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I feel like I'm being a bubble buster tonight. You say almost. I'm like almost doesn't count, you know. But
I mean, a loss
like
is a
they
loss.
almost
yeah.
won.
Yeah, I mean, almost. You don't get prizes for all of that. You're right.
But I will say this, right? We've seen teams mail it in where they like, look, we waited to go to Cancun, so we might as well not even play. So we've watched teams that be like, yeah, we're on vacation, dog. We're never going to win
Right?
anything.
Yeah.
We
Usually
are
we
far
shouldn't have
removed
showed
from
up.
those teams, the Lions.
Yeah.
Okay.
So shout out to the Bears. I see WSA
Yeah.
Radio.
I see.
yeah.
Want to give a
Yeah, I
shout out
see
to the
that.
Bears. They
Oh,
You
yeah,
gotta
they
say it
know,
right.
Duh, Bears.
Bears.
Okay. They definitely did their thing yesterday. They got Cincinnati in the locker room arguing offense versus defense. That's beautiful. Anytime there's dissension against your opponent, I mean, that's the way I play basketball. You won. So you get under the skin of one player, you can tear the whole team apart just by saying, shouldn't they pass you the ball more? Things like that. And then they're mad because now they're looking at their teammates and they're like, "What? Yeah, man, they ain't passing you the ball." So you keep saying that kind of stuff, and it gets in their head, and they arguing amongst each other. And that's pretty much what the Bears did in a high-scoring game where the defense definitely didn't show up for Cincinnati at the end. Because I don't know how Loveland was so open, but he wasn't so open. But he broke 2 tackles to win the game.
Bro, that was Temple Bowl. You know how you hit the
It was, man, that was Bo Jackson all over again.
Yes. So shout out to the Bears, man.
Yeah, shout out to the Bears. That I think, what was that score? 42-47, something like that. It was something crazy.
Yeah, 47-42 Bears.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, aren't you ready with the stats?
I know, but I read it off on top of the skull right here.
No, that's good. I can't. That's why I write it
just
down.
want some credit.
I just wanted a little credit.
No, you good.
You just want some credit.
Just to show I got wits. I got smarts.
You see, I'm smart. I'm important. You went full Fredo on us. What's up with that?
But you shouldn't have to announce that, you know?
Hey.
You shouldn't have to announce it.
I'm in charge, D.
Okay, you'll get 2 moments of being in charge. 2 moments. It's over with. RG's back in charge.
Okay, am I really in charge? Okay, sure.
No, I just wanted to hurt his feelings. That's all.
Oh, okay, fair enough. She started Pettyville way earlier. Holy smokes!
Do we even have a Pettyville today?
I do.
I do.
Okay, good. I can't wait. I don't have one.
Oh man.
Well, no, but we already agreed twice during the show, so that's enough.
That's a lot. That's a lot. So you guys want to talk a little bit basketball?
Yeah, let's talk about Cade Cunningham and how amazed I am about his play and how he's growing as a point guard. You know, scorer. Grant Hill.
Okay.
I'm great, sir. Ooh, please explain.
The last game he just had, I'm not sure how many points he had, but he had 18 assists and 1 turnover.
Oh, damn,
okay.
Yeah, it's starting to climb. So to me, that shows that the team is starting to gel together. I think they got 2 losses. I'm not 100% sure, but I probably about 4 or 5 games. I think 5 games. They 5-2, something like that. But
yeah, it's respectable, especially this early in the season. So
Wemby is out there looking like a superstar. I really like the development in his game. And just being an alien, like how tall is Wemby? 7'7", something like that.
Damn near. But he's technically a season pro. He was a season pro before he ever got to the league. Remember, he was over there playing for France.
Yeah, but
he was cold. The
development, once you get into the NBA, it's kind of a little bit more physical than over there. They play more fundamentally or whatever. But look how long it took Jokic. I won't say that long, but Jokic wasn't a superstar till about 3-4 years into his, his lifespan.
Yeah, I respect it. But
overall, he's talented. Talking about both of those guys, Wemby and Joker.
Nice. Cool. I got a question for you. And see, in this one, you can actually participate too. The NBA is back on regular TV. I think it's Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I believe. I know it's Tuesdays. I know it's Tuesdays for sure.
Tuesdays and Thursdays. I think they on NBC or Peacock or whatever.
Yep, but they're actually on regular TV for a change. It's kind of dope.
Okay.
So how do you feel about this? Oh, you didn't know?
I didn't even know. I've been using, what have I been watching it on?
TV.
To be honest with you, man, I don't even know. I was using DirecTV, but I know they were on Peacock.
Yep.
And I was using an app or whatever. But I love it. I mean, it's kind of what it should be anyway. Everybody should be able to watch their home team free of charge. You know what I'm saying? Like I shouldn't have to download an app or a streaming service to watch my sports team. I mean, everybody can make it down to the to the game
and pay for it.
Yeah. Right. No, I like the idea of it. It's cool because it takes me back to my childhood when every game was on TV. Damn it.
Yeah. I remember when cable first dropped, and you had to get Pass. You remember Pass?
Yes, I do.
So man, yeah.
It's
a shame now that how you got to watch so many sports. Like I was kind of pissed off that you had. It was certain games that you couldn't watch at the Tigers because they had moved it to. I can't think of the.
Yeah, but they've had a bunch of different paywalls for baseball and stuff like that. And
they did.
To me, pro sports are better watched on live TV because that's how your fandom starts. That's how you get the little kids because everybody's not going to have cable or be watching those type of shows. But kids watch free TV all the time, but they don't have a phone in their face. So
I feel like the pay-per-view started with boxing, ages ago.
Yeah, remember boxing?
Like that's where it kind of started.
Boxing, on the weekends at night.
Yes,
the fights would be on ABC or something like that, and then pay-per-view came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So what you're telling us is they've been like fleecing us for almost 40 years now?
Yeah, I think so. So. Shout out to Michelle 1L.
1L.
Yes, man, welcome back.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us. Ooh, and Penny.
Oh, shout out to Penny. Penny in the building. Better snacks, control at home air. Just saying, yep.
That's what's up. That's what's
Yeah,
up.
facts.
All right. Not sure what that's in reference to, but
yeah, Don King. That pay-per-view, maybe?
Oh, Don King. Don King, yes. Don King got it. Don King.
Okay.
Don King.
Got you.
We have to check
Okay,
sometime because people put some crazy stuff in the chat. I'm like, let me make sure I know what I'm talking about.
I know, right?
I was like,
right on.
King.
Yep. But with that, let's go ahead and go to break. Yeah, let's do that.
WSAN Radio, the soul of America and beyond. Join DJ Ron G and the WSAN crew every day for the Ron G Morning Show, Funk Friday, and Gospel Brunch Sunday. From local heroes to national guests, WSAN Radio connects you to the pulse of our community. One song, one story, one soul at a time. WSAN Radio, where music, motivation, and movement come together. Streaming live, follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and WSANradio.com.
Got me together with this two-piece. It's the good leggings, no see-through business.
And we're back. Ready?
I'm ready. We here.
I'll get a drink real quick.
Do it.
Yeah.
All right.
Back with the ops. I'm RG. Sitting right next to my sister Lady D and my brother from another mother, my main man, one Mike in the building. That was our advertisement for our dear friend and our partner WSAN. Please make sure you check them out. They run 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you need some good vibes, anywhere you go, you can go right to their website, WSANradio.com. Check them out. Really good music all time of day. And the day shows are awesome also. So big shout out to those guys. And thank you for allowing us to be on your podcast.
Well said, sir. Mm-hmm. Well said.
All right.
Yes.
So y'all ready?
You ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Tonight's topic: fixed sporting events and illegal gambling. This kind of came up because of some recent events. And if you don't know, you will now find out. This is a direct excerpt from USA Today. The NBA is facing a gambling crisis after sitting a head coach and a current player and a former player were all arrested in connection with two federal indictments related to illegal gambling and rigged poker games that have, we'll say, organized crime ties. Right way to put it.
Allegedly.
Remember this direct quote from them. Portland Trail Blazer coach Chauncey Billups, Miami Heat Terry Rozier, and former NBA player Damon Jones are all facing criminal charges allegedly in the wake of a scandal, which is also connected in investigation to lead other former teammate or player Jonte Porter. Remember, he got caught up in some gambling stuff earlier this year, so they're saying all that stuff led from him. Federal authorities allege an extensive scheme that spanned over years that has more than 30 co-defendants, along with prominent NBA figures.
Wow, that's a lot.
This investigation remains ongoing, authorities have said, and the fallout has been immediately. Billups and Rozier were placed on immediate leave from their respective teams, and the teams are pretty much Rozier saying he's not a gambler, and Billups is saying they're denying the allegations that he was rigging poker games. But they did emphasize that Billups said he did not gamble on basketball games. So, with that being said, sir, Are you surprised that we're actually seeing gambling scandals in sports, considering we've always joke about sports having a script? Are you really that surprised?
To be honest with you, no. I just gamble different. I gamble to be on the side of where the money probably gonna be at, not on the team that I love. So, like, you look at the games yesterday. The Packers lost to a team that they shouldn't have lost to, which was Carolina. So now, in the back of my head, I'm like, oh, this was an NFL game. Same thing with the Lions losing to a quarterback that ain't played in 4 weeks, that shows up and plays this week, and that's the Lions up. So. Those are just a couple examples. I'm looking at point spreads and how they look funny. Me and Brandon do that together. It's kind of a game we play before the game start. I look for different ways to gamble, like prop bets and things like that. I don't do them as much, but that's one of the main things that they were targeting with the sports betting. Because if I'm a player and I tell RG, what they got me for. He said you're supposed to score 24 today. Don't bet that I'm going to go under, meaning I'm only going to score 16 points, or I'm going to take myself out the game. It's easier to do that than it is, and I can make a lot of people rich if they know. So that's basically what Rozier got in trouble for.
Yeah, and I will say this, right? Terry Rozier is a decent basketball player, right? But you have to be really good to be able to fix games. You know what I'm saying? You have to
no,
because you have to be good enough to start, but you also have to be good enough to make it seem like it ain't what it is. So yeah,
but it's easier to make it seem like it's easier for me not to get the points that the bar is set for. So like if I average 20 points and I happen to only score 17 this game, that's easy to do. It's easy to manipulate it that way. You know what I mean?
Right.
If I'm a coach, it's easier to sub out my best player or don't take a timeout when I should take a timeout. I don't know if you saw the Billups clip. I mean, like we could go through so many videos and see where you can quote unquote say that the player or the coach is cheating, but we really don't know. And you know what I'm saying? And my thing with Billups though, with the illegal gambling, is like Billups didn't put on these games. Where's those people? I ain't even see none of the 30 people that's been attacked, that's attached to this.
Because he's famous.
Yeah, I'm like, how'd they even know? Like somebody had to tell on them,
Yeah.
I mean, there was other players that got investigated and, they got walked out of the courthouse and things of that nature. But, I ain't talking about what's his name. I'm just saying those other people that got investigated.
Oh, well,
they got away free.
Oh, lady, what was your question? Then we'll go to this comment. What was your question?
Oh, yeah, basically, like, how'd they find out about these people's involvement? Like Chauncey Billups. I'm sure he didn't tell on himself, so how'd they find out?
Well, they've been doing this investigation for a long time, but also
Years.
I'm pretty sure that somebody spoke to shave off some time on their end.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Like first 48 type stuff. They got the hamburger.
Okay. Yeah. And
hey, RG, if we ever get in trouble together and I see you with some fast food, I'm gonna be mad.
Hey, dog. As long as you don't come out with the orange soda, I'm fine. I'm like, no, orange soda. Where do I sign?
Like my co-defendant just turned on me.
Over some Sprite. This guy.
Yeah.
So WSAN brings up Pete Rose, said the same thing.
Yeah.
And they waited till he politely died before they put him in the Hall of Fame, which is really mean, but
Do you think gambling? Do you think gambling is one of those offenses? Like, I guess this is a topic. This is a question that I should have wrote down to ask. But it's like, how severe is the punishment for gambling in sports? You think should be?
Not that much, because what all you're doing is out cheating the cheaters, right? So everybody's cheating on some level. So get a couple games off. Don't do it no more.
My thing is, if you costing your team and things of that nature, because like I watched the documentary, I for the life of me I cannot remember the name of it, but it was a college kid, and he ended up going to jail for it, and it messed up everything. It messed up his whole future.
Oh.
But dealing with those ties, those family ties, and like once they get their hooks on you. I just heard another documentary I was watching where the guy don't want you to be in. A lot of these players get put in debt with these gambling debts and things of that nature. So they in the hook now with this family tie or whatever that makes them do things that they shouldn't do, as far as like managing the point spreads and things of that nature. But
they're easily controlled then.
Yeah, now you control because you owe this family so much money.
Well, everybody says, "Oh, you guys make $1 million," but when I started doing the research, they get normal jobs in some respects, right? Because they make a lot of money, but their money is divided up so many ways. Did you know that every state they play in, they have to pay a tax from their check that night? So if you play in Texas, there's a tax that they're going to take out of your check for playing in Texas, California, all of them.
Really?
So there's a lot. They don't make as much money as you think, if you will. And a lot of these guys have dual residencies because you may play in Boston, but you may still live. Your kids may still be in like Pennsylvania or whatever. So that's two households.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's crazy. Like gambling and being competitive are two things that just don't. I mean, actually, they mix perfectly. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, like, if I'm a competitive person, then no matter, I always want that next thrill in competition. And what's right there is gambling. We see it all on TV. MGM and all these sports apps. I mean, betting apps and things of that nature. So, like, how can you tell somebody that they shouldn't be gambling? But it's like the face of your league now, the NBA, the NFL,
right?
All the black sports.
You can still gamble on golf too, Mike. It's okay.
I know I can see it on there, but you don't see golfers on there saying like, "Hey, join blah blah blah." You see Kevin Hart, Jamie Foxx, and, different.
But okay, so you telling me that what's a golfer name? Exactly. See, no one's gonna care. Okay, I just answered my own question. Just answer my own question. You gotta put who's in. You gotta put the people that people actually care about to advertise your product.
Yeah, I mean you're right. You're right. Cynthia Johnson says gambling is a hard temptation. It definitely is. I mean, it's what's crazy is just how gambling is how it's set up. You know what I mean? Like and I'm just gonna talk about the casinos real quick. Like how there's no windows, so that you lose track of time. They want you to stay in there no matter how much money you win. You stay in there to lose the money that you won from them. Give it right back. They comp you with some stuff that you can experience for that day and things of that nature. But
okay, so question, right? Are they really comping you, or did you just buy that? Because think about it.
I think you bought it,
right?
Yeah.
Because I spent $2,000. You give me a crock pot. I probably could buy 50 crock pots and had change back from the 2,000. Just saying.
But they gotta dress it up to make you think you're winning or getting something.
And then they want you to come back and feel love.
Oh, you spent 50 racks. Here's a skillet.
Here's a turkey.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, Nino Brown.
Crab legs,
Penny says you should bet the same way you invest in stocks. Do your research and see the potential of a team 5 years ahead from the history of now from 5 years ago. Okay, so what's funny is this is we do, but it's on a smaller scale. You do your research of I'll use baseball for example. You look at a pitcher, you look at who the Tigers, what's the record against say the Blue Jays. You look at who's the pitcher and how many home runs he gives away, how many hits he gives up. You're looking at the bullpen. You're looking at a lot of stuff, injuries and all this stuff. So you're doing the same thing if you're gambling. If you're a good gambler, I guess. I consider myself to be a decent gambler, but I'm a minnow. I'm not a shark. I bet $5, $10, that kind of thing. But but mainly the excitement of it. You know, anytime you have some stock in something, you're watching it. So it makes you watch the games a little bit tougher and things of that nature. But most people that do gamble, they do, you know, I'm hoping you do research and just don't look at the colors of the team.
Like purple, I want those guys.
Yeah, I want the purple eaters, you know.
So I have a question. I believe the last show or one of the last shows we did last season was about play stealing or play watching and stealing the plays. You guys remember that?
Yes.
I may not be getting the term right. How is that
we talked about the
different?
Michigan.
Was it the signals?
Yep, signal.
Yeah, signal.
Good callback.
Stealing. Yes, thank you. So how is that different than the gambling of these famous people gambling?
So
not much.
All
One
right,
person
so-
gets a paycheck, the other one gets jail time. Other than that,
if we talking about like Chauncey Billups and them cheating, like
Yeah,
with
right.
cards and things like that. So they got X-ray. So if I could see what's in your hand, you know what I mean, I could tell when to fold and when to, you know, put all in if you're trying to bluff me, because I could see your cards.
But
am I
how
answering
can they
your
see what's in that person's hand? I don't
They
get
was
that.
using
Yeah,
X-ray
X-ray
glasses.
Yeah, special glasses. Yeah, they
They
were
had
cheating.
special cards and special glasses, special table, and all this stuff. So where did Chauncey get all this stuff from?
Well,
Yeah.
that sounds like it was elaborate and involved multiple people.
It was so elaborate.
Yeah.
It was very elaborate, and
Mhm.
that's my whole point of why I said what I said.
Yeah.
Well, it's like there's a lot of cheating, right? And I'm going to use one of Mike's touch points, and I'm not trying to make fun of you. The Kansas City Chiefs game, the Lions scored the first touchdown. It was unreviewable. The NFL office called the game, stopped the game, and reviewed and took the
Oh
touchdown
yeah,
back.
I saw that.
That is
saw
good
that.
old fashioned.
But then they said that they never made the call though.
Of course they're going to say that because they don't want you to know they're cheating. So you just can't out cheat the cheaters. So, dude,
Yeah, you
like,
got to figure out what side of the fence you're gonna, you know, like. No, I'll say this: if they are cheating, like I still have hope. I'm 80% sure they're cheating, and then the 20% of me is still there. Like, you know, I enjoy the sports, and I don't want my sports to be, you know, like muddled with this crap, because that means everything that I ever loved as a kid, like when the Pistons won in the 90s, you know what I'm saying, in the early 80s,
it's all tainted.
88. It's and then at the same time, though, you telling me that sports is entertainment, but it really is really not. It's big business,
right?
You know what I'm saying? But
True.
I don't want that to be the reality. I don't want and that's going to be a Mikeism.
I see.
So it's entertainment for you, but for the owners, it's big business.
Yeah, but you're going to lose a lot of your fan base, I think, that, you know, grew up with the sport and things of that nature. I mean, only thing that survives this kind of scripted work for us is the WWE and, you know, wrestling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What if we think about it, right? Think about all your favorite teams. Oh, they're a shoe-in, and all of a sudden they just kind of miss the mark, or they get that crazy call at the end. The games are always been manipulated. I think what it is like we know more, so we know more. So they've been doing it for years, except for now we can like, wait a minute, that don't make no sense, and we can go back and watch what they did versus,
I enjoy having real life arguments and debates about my sports team. We lose all of that if it's 100% scripted. If you know what I'm saying, if it's like we just flip a switch and know that there's no point in having a debate because that's not what the writers wrote.
Okay.
Got it. So there's no true sportsmanship in your if it's everything scripted. There's no true such thing as sportsmanship.
Yeah, because it's
MVP
already
doesn't mean nothing.
It's already written that okay, this year the Lions will win the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? And no matter what happens, how it plays out. Same thing with the like with Toronto and the Dodgers.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? If that's scripted, then what are we watching for?
Yeah, good point. What?
Okay.
Oh yeah, WSN said the Astro sign stealing scandal, which was a real
that was
thing.
another one, cheating.
Yep.
But I mean, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
You know what? That is fair. Speaking of not trying, you guys got any pay-per-view?
We're gonna continue this conversation on Instagram and Facebook. So Keep the comments rolling.
Yeah, hop in the chat, man. The chats are always active, so we do monitor them. So if you got any more ideas or anything, put it in there, man. We'll respond back to you. It's all good.
Yeah, please and thank you. Okay, Lady D, what's your pay per view? Wait. We got to do this. My fault.
It's all good.
Okay.
Pay per view.
I gotta get better with my script.
It's all good. That's scripted. That is funny, by the way. All right. Who wants to go first?
But I don't have one. Not yet.
I do.
I'll go first, if you don't mind.
Go for it. Ladies first.
Okay. So I was in a car going down the road, and I saw this person with their dog, and they had like a choke collar on it, the ones that dig down into their neck if they're not obeying properly or whatever. And I remember saying, "Oh, that's inhumane." And this other person was a passenger in the car said, "Oh, that's because they're not humans. You don't have to be humane." And in that moment, I was thinking, my dog is a better person than you are, and you won't even have the pleasure of meeting my dog. So it's like when animals are like better than people, okay? And then I wanted to share that my friend Kelly is convinced that my dog was somebody's grandpa who's reincarnated as a dog. Because he's a grumpy old man, you know.
The dog is grumpy.
Oh, he's a grumpy old man. Yeah.
Oh no.
All right, so
I can't even picture that, but that's funny though.
So my problem with people is when I'm driving. Why must people try to like do 1,000 miles an hour in the slow lane? You get in the slow lane to do the speed limit or a little less. Why are you doing 99 miles an hour and then run up on my bumper? And I'm like, what are you doing? I'm already in the slow lane.
Slow lane. Exactly.
Why? Yeah. Why? What is your malfunction?
I just feel like people play with death every day, man, on my way to work. I hate my commute so much. I think that's the most stress I deal with on a daily.
Okay.
Drive. And I say that to Precious all the time. I say, man, I can't believe how people just like every day, man, there's probably somebody died in a car accident. You know what I mean? I don't know the statistics or anything like that, but I'm just saying, and it be over stupid stuff like how you drive it.
Right.
I'm so emotional today, y'all. Can you tell?
It's all right.
I understand. They used to put the stats on those electronic signs.
It's so
I don't think they do it anymore.
Man. I don't know. Penny said bar Mike. That's not what the writers wrote. Oh, I was like, wait, what did I say? But yeah.
Dope.
Thank you.
How about Mike-isms? Anybody got Mike-isms?
I got a couple of them.
I do too.
Okay.
All right, let's get into it.
Let's hear them.
All right, let's hit the Mike-isms. Let's see. Good day, people. I am RG. I'm a proud disciple of one Mike, and I have Mike-isms. Today we are reading from the book of Luther Vandross. I don't think we ever read from this book before.
I remember this one.
Yeah, chapter Forever, for Always, for Love. Verse Promise Me. Yeah, we're serious, right? All right. Gabrielle Bernstein said, true abundance is not based on our net worth. I'll say it one more time for our friends at Twitch. Gabrielle Bernstein said that true abundance is not based on our net worth. It's based on our self-worth. However, Walmart is not handing out free groceries for self-worth. I got to get some money. Sorry. All right.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
About that.
Last one. This is why I played the disclaimer in the beginning. When you face difficult times, know that the challenges are not sent to destroy you. I'll say it one more time for our friends on Facebook. When you face difficult times, know that the challenges are not sent to destroy you. Until Mr. Big Shot invites you to a poker game privately.
That's messed up.
I know.
That's so messed up. Mr. Big Shot invites me to a poker game. Guess what? And I'm going because I know the script now.
So does he. He's looking at your cards. So you
Hey,
walk on
I'm
the
not
floor.
playing. I'm
I
just
just
saying, can I get an autograph?
Hey, can I get those glasses?
Right. Can I get those
glasses too?
No. Oh man. What's up, everybody? Y'all know the saying. We taking this thing to infinity and behind. We say behind because we celebrating every moment that it took for us to get to where we at right now. So with that being said, here is the Mikeism. This one's being brought to you by Frank Nietzsche. On a little prophetic. Most of the time, people don't want to hear the truth because they don't want their illusions to be destroyed.
Ooh. Ooh, okay.
And the second one is, this one came from B. Johns. Shout out to him on Instagram. He says, somebody will say, this shit is chess, not checkers. And he can't play neither one of them.
Well done.
You're welcome. Shout out to Brandon for that one.
Brandon. That's pretty good, though. Well done, sir. Well done. Yeah, we're in the home stretch there, Miss Lady D. You got any words of wisdom for us?
I do. I think we're gonna. So I'm gonna use a song quote.
Okay.
All
You
right.
probably heard it before, but
It.
it goes, attention is expensive to pay, and I can't get by on minimum wage. That's from Janae Aiko. Nobody.
Yes.
So she can't go to Walmart and get groceries?
Mhm.
See? Ties back into Mikeism.
Yeah, paying attention.
No.
Shoot.
No.
Love it.
They don't sell what I need at Walmart. No.
Right. That is fair. Oh, man. Heck of a show, folks. I guess I'll start out. You can find me at Instagram under RGainsII. Any show topics, ideas, feel free to drop them in there. We're here 24 hours, 7 days a week, and we're always here to entertain and talk normal stuff. Key phrase, normal stuff.
He said no.
Yeah, you gotta be clear. Do us a favor. Please check out our partner WSANradio.com. 24 hours a day of some of the best soul music you ever heard in your entire life. Also, big shout out to our other partner, Detroit Slap Boxing. They got me with the cold fitted hat, so shout out to them.
Okay.
Yeah, they are very awesome. Please go to their website, DetroitSlapBoxCompany.com. Yeah. And other than that, we appreciate you and everyone watching us. And of course, you always go to our website. If you want to email us, go to weareunited@myyahoo.com. Please consider donating to the show at PayPal. All proceeds go to the operating costs of this network. Yep, it all goes back to you guys and makes this thing the best thing it's ever been. All right, it's on you, Miss Lady D or Mike.
Go, Lady D.
Okay, thank you. So you can find me on Instagram at LadyD4440. You can also watch my other show, Tea and Herbalism, on the United Front Network or on Lady D444 on YouTube, both on YouTube. And just if you want to learn about a particular herb, you can email me or DM me on Instagram.
All right. Take us home, Mike.
And you can find me on Instagram as well. I am _1Mike. Other than that, I'll be here every Monday with these fine folks and you all out there in the listening and watching and commenting world. I missed this. I'm so glad we're back.
Me too.
I'll see y'all next week.
All right, Mr. Engineer, take us home.